Okay, so welcome. I think this is the first Car Talk Thursday of 2024. Cause what is this? I think it's the third week of January. Like the first one I did, I was like, all right, this is probably gonna be the last one with all the posters up in the wall, so I have to do it in the room. Then I think I did last week's in the room as well, and it's really depressing in the empty room. So now I'm doing it in the car because I just don't want to record in that empty room. I don't like it. So I guess that's where we'll start, is the moving progress. There hasn't been any this week because of all the fucking snow, which you can still see a little bit of. Like, a lot of it is melted, but I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he was saying that, like, no, their house is snowed in, and it's a real... The driveway is a big-ass fucking hill. And it sounds like very much like, yeah, we can't get in or out without using the truck. My car could probably get up there. I don't know, because I think it has four-wheel drive. But if they're stuck, I really don't feel comfortable going and moving shit. Like, there's a little bit of stuff I want to move that's already there, just kind of get it out of the way. Then I can start moving in the furniture. And I'm going to be honest, when it's snowed in and it's cold, it's actually not as cold today. I think my car earlier said it was like 30-something degrees. And I'm like, it feels nice outside. That's how bad it's been. I don't want to be moving a bed in the cold. That sounds really shitty, but I do need to do it soon, so it's probably going to be cold anyways. But I think he was saying it's going to snow again in a few days, so I don't really know what maybe next week. Maybe it'll have to wait till February, which sucks. I mean, I kind of like, just the person that I am, like, if I am starting this, I want to get it done soon, and I've made a lot of progress on it. It just bothers me that I haven't been able to finish it yet, and there's just shit keeping me from doing so. But hopefully, maybe the weather next week won't be so bad, and I'll be able to get it done. Or maybe just early February, I can kind of get everything finished. So that's the progress on that. The progress on taking the bar exam. There's one more document I need to get, and it took several attempts to actually get in touch with someone to figure out what I needed. Because I had called a few times and was just on hold forever, and then I had and then I got in touch with someone and said, this is who you need to email. So I sent the email, and then a week passed, and I had sent a follow-up email during the week, didn't get a response, called again, was on hold for 40 minutes, but then finally got a person. Then I was told, okay, they've seen your email and just haven't responded to it yet, which did not make me happy. Like, I didn't start yelling at them or anything, and I was like, But she told me this is all the shit you gotta do, but it can take a few weeks. So I went ahead and got that done. And now I just have to sit on my laurels and wait, which sucks. But at least I am making some progress. Like, I'm doing what I can. So speaking of other things that I have done, I just finished recording a video about the first two Godzilla movies. Because as I say at the start of that video, Clay and I might watch them all. He was very interested in watching the original Gojira, and to do so, excuse me, he borrowed a mutual friend of ours collection of all the Showa era films. And after Gojira, yesterday we watched Godzilla Raids Again, which Gojira is a fucking masterpiece. I absolutely loved it. Godzilla Raids Again is dog shit. I did not enjoy that movie at all. But it's 2 down, only 36 to go, including the one that comes out, I think in March, is Godzilla Kong 2. I really want to see -1. I keep hearing it's so fucking good. But anyways, at the very least, we'll probably watch all the Showa era films, but I feel like by the time that's done, we're like, let's just keep going. So I don't know what, like, we don't have a target date for it. We're just kind of going to go as we go. We're going to try to watch all the Godzilla movies. That does include so that includes all the Toho films, like all the Japanese ones, the Urobuchi animated films, Godzilla 98, I really don't want to watch it again, but I really do want to watch it again at the same time. And the 4 Universal movies. Yeah, it's a 2014 King of the Monsters, Godzilla v Kong, and then Godzilla X Kong, which sounds like a fan fiction, and I kind of love that title. So there's that. Was there oh yeah, and another movie, a couple days ago, we watched the original Dracula, the, like, Bela Lugosi, what is it, like, 1931? Old-ass shit. I really liked it. I really fucked with it. I have never read Dracula, so it was really interesting watching it with Clay and Jose. Both of them have seen Dracula and hearing their commentary on it. Like, oh, that's really different. That's really different. Boy, this movie's going really fast. But all 3 of us did enjoy it. We all had a really good time watching it. So speaking of things that I'm watching. So last week, I watched Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, and I still haven't made a video on it, but I still want to. I still plan on it. I have my notes ready on my phone. I just have to write them down and then record them. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow's free run. If I can get my notes written down today or pretty early tomorrow, I can maybe get that recorded. But anyways, it's like last week I watched Scott Pilgrim. So over the weekend, it was Saturday or Sunday. I just remember, I think there was a playoff game going on. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was during the Lions game. I messaged a friend of mine. I messaged Billy. And I was like, okay. I have a list of shows that I am interested in watching. And there were some on my overall list that were not eligible because they're sequels. Like, for example, the next Gundam I'm going to watch is Zeta Gundam. So because of that, Double Zeta wasn't on the list because I got to watch Zeta first. You know, like, there are some things like that. But it's like, okay. The shows that I could watch right now, there are 11 of them. And again, this does not include anything I'm watching with Clay, like how we're supposed to be watching Adventure Time, but we just haven't lately. And that's bothering me. And it's a good thing that it's bothering me because that means I still care and it means I still want to watch it. But I might have to become an asshole about it next week. We'll see. Because I really want to make sure we get back on it. But point, there are 11 shows that are for me to watch, that I can watch now. I was like, okay, Billy, I need you to, I didn't even give him context at first. I was like, I need you to roll a D12. So that's 1 through 11, and then 12 would have been like a wild card or some shit. We kind of would have figured it out. And he was like, okay. I rolled a 6, and I did not have my list on me at the time because my phone was charging. I was like, okay, cool. Do you want to keep that number? Do you want to change it? He's like, what is this for? Okay, this is what it's for. He's like, okay, I am going to roll again. And that will be the number I stick with. Rolls again, and it's 8. And of fucking course, it's 8. Because a couple years ago, when we were on the cruise, and we were at the casino, and we were playing roulette, because roulette's a ton of fun, there was this one dude that we were gambling with, and his favorite number to bet on was 8. You'd be like, you know what I'm going to bet on? Oh, job. That it was the best shit. It was such a good, I don't think it landed on 8 one time when I was there, but every time when he put money on Ocho, we just got hyped. It was, but so of course Billy ends up getting on 8. So if he had stuck with 6, I would have watched Zom 100. Because I saw an ad for it on my phone. I don't remember what I was trying to watch, but I was watching a YouTube video and I get an ad for Zom 100. I'm like, wait, I might want to check this out. This sounds kind of interesting. So I added it to the list. What he picked when he stuck with 8 was Friendship is Magic. Because I've been saying for a while, I don't know if I've said it on the channel, but I've been saying it for a while. I want to rewatch Friendship is Magic. Because I watched it for the most part as it was coming out. I think seasons 1 through 7 as they were coming out. I kind of fell off during season 8 and 9, which, yeah, there's 9 fucking seasons. And then when I realized, okay, the show is about to end, I need to get caught up so I can watch the finale when it comes out, and I did. So, kind of like with Ruby, where part of it with Ruby was like, I've only seen, also 9 seasons, by the way. It's like, there's a chunk of it I haven't seen, and I'd like to, But I also have some questions. Like, was this actually good? Is there a point where it gets bad? How notable is it after Monty, after he unfortunately passed away? Like, how noticeable is his lack of presence on the project? Like, there were some questions I had going in that I was really looking forward to getting answered, and I feel like I got them answered. With Friendship is Magic, it's kind of similar. Like, okay, was the show ever good? If so, does it ever get bad? If it does get bad, is it just no, like every season has its bad episodes because there's 9 seasons and 222 episodes? There's a lot there. Law of averages, there's going to be some great ones, there's going to be some dog shit. Or is it just like, no, there are seasons that are bad? And if so, is it, yeah, once you get to season 4, the whole thing is terrible? Or it's just like, nah, season 4 is not good, but then season 5 is great. Like, that's the kind of shit I really want to know. And then the other things on top of that, what is the best episode? What is the best season? Who is best pony? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm about halfway through season 1. I've seen 14 episodes. The last one I watched was Suited for Success, which is the episode where Rarity is making the dresses for the gala. So I've been making progress in season 1. I haven't watched any more today. Like, this is one of the first things I'm doing today, is doing my recording. I am hoping to finish season 1 by the end of the week. Because there's 9 seasons and so many episodes, and also the specials, like, I have to watch the movie. And I know Clay hasn't seen it, so I'll probably wait to watch the movie with Clay. I remember in law school, that was when the movie came out, and I was like, I gotta go see it. I gotta go see it in theaters. And I told a friend of mine, I was like, I don't have a car. I didn't have my driver's license at that point either. I was like, I can't drive. I know you don't want to go see the My Little Pony movie, and I get it. If you take me, like, I will pay for your ticket, so you get to see a free movie if you take me. And he's like, I still don't want to do it, but I will. And I remember, I don't know if it was just because I'm like, I bought a ticket for my friend, and he has to watch this with me, and that's making me more self-conscious of the movie, or if the movie was just bad. But I remember hating the movie, man. So I have to watch that, and like there's a couple like long specials that I have to watch, one of which I don't think I've seen, which is in the same animation style as the movie, which is one of the reasons I really don't like the movie. I don't think it's inherently bad, but it's after season 7. Fuck, what's 7 times 26 and then minus 13? I don't know. But after however many fucking episodes that is of This Is What the Show Looks Like, it's really jarring watching the movie. And then it's like, no, this is how the movie looks. Like, I don't like it. When it comes to Equestria Girls, I feel like I'm probably going to watch the first one, even though I fucking hate it. I thought the first Equestria Girls was like the worst shit to come out of Friendship is Magic, and then I saw the movie. I probably don't have to watch it. I really don't have to watch the other Equestria Girls movies, but I remember enjoying the second one quite a bit. It's a Battle of the Bands fucking musical. Of course I liked it. I remember liking the third one. I think that's what do they call it? Like the Crystal Games or some shit. That's when they actually introduced that world's version of Twilight. And there's like another 2 or 3 after. I think there's one where they go camping, and I don't know if I've seen it. I know there's one with Glim Glam, and I haven't seen that one. There might be a 6th. I'm not sure. I think I'm probably gonna watch them, but I don't know if I'll be happy about it. But anyways, I think what my plan is, because it's 9 seasons and 200 plus episodes, I think I'll want to take some breaks. So I think what I want to do is watch the first 3 seasons. Because that feels like an end to the show. Like, I feel like if you stopped after season 3, I mean, the Crusaders still wouldn't have their cutie marks. I feel like that's kind of off the top of my head, that's like the one hanging loose thread. But I feel like, no, Magical Mystery Cure works as kind of a series finale, if you want it to be, I feel like that's a good place to stop and then watch something else. Probably something relatively short, like a one-course show, maybe a couple one-course shows, and then get back on it. Then season 4 and 5, because I remember the ending of season 5 also was like, I don't know, this has a kind of series finale feel to it. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like if they wanted to stop here, they could. It would probably be okay. And then 8 and 9 is the school, so those work together, which kind of leaves 6 and 7 in the middle.